What's up, everybody? Welcome to this video. Today I am going to review a movie that I have been very much looking forward to, called A Song Sung Blue, starring Hugh Jackman, Kate Hudson. It also has uh, um, Ella Anderson and King Princess in it as well. And a bunch of other really cool people, and it's directed by Craig Brewer. Now, this film, for those of y'all that don't know, it's a biopic on a couple, the Sardinas. So, Mike and Claire Sardina. And what these people did was in the 80s and 90s, they started this Diamond tribute band. If you don't know who Neil Diamond is like one of the most legendary songwriters ever. And his catalog of music goes from working with Barbara Streisand to country stuff to rock and roll to soul blues stuff. It's one of the most versatile. I don't know Neil Diamond's music that well, but it's one of the versatilest catalogs of music that any artist in the history of music will have, right? So these this couple, the Sardinas, they start this tribute band, and this movie tells their whole story. And um, and this movie is incredible. Like this movie's incredible. Like the number one thing that I am so grateful for last year was I rediscovered my love for acting as much as I love singing, right? And as much as I love covering music. I rediscovered my love for acting last year as well, right? Um, and the thing that I like about this movie, Mike Sardina reminds me of me, man. Like, I just want to have fun and spread joy and prove to people that anybody, no matter what your challenges are, can follow and chase your dreams until you make them a reality. And the reason why Mike Sardina reminds me of me, and I think, or the Sardina family reminds me of myself, is because all the music that all the music knowledge that I've gained, all the little small improvements I've made to my voice, I've done that myself. I haven't had, like, my aunt and my cousins have shown me things and stuff like that. But all the improvements that I've made, the small improvements that I've made to my voice, I've done that on my own, right? And they've helped me with helping straighten out my vibrato and not using too much vibrato and stuff like that. But they've helped me do that. And Mike and Claire just loved music. They just loved music. They wouldn't care. And here's really similar. They don't care how they sound. They don't care. Like, they just want to be an entertainment to people. And that's my favorite part of this movie. Now we're gonna start talking about the actual movie, right? So it basically documents. So Mike sadly passed away in 2006. So it documents their whole life story together, right? Or not their whole life, because Claire's still alive and uh, still carrying on Mike's legacy. But it documents the beginning of Lightning and Thunder to the when Mike passed away in 2006, right? So Mike, played by Hugh Jackman here, was a army veteran, and he also, like, the movie starts when he's 20 years sober, and um So his new healthier addiction was music, right? You can tell that both these people that made the movie and Mike and Claire through this movie loved music, right? Um and like the performances here, like for those of y'all that don't know, because Hugh Jackman's a song and dance man like Gene Kelly or Jonathan Bailey or Jeff Goldblum or Jonathan Groff or any musical theater person, you know who Hugh Jackman is, and any acting nerd also knows who Hugh Jackman is. But Kate Hudson can sing her ass off, bro. In this movie, she's playing a Patsy Cline impersonator, right? She dang near sounds like Patsy Cline. I don't know how. I can't do that with my voice yet. I can do some impressions, but I can't do that yet, right? So the performances in this movie are insane, bro. They're insanely good. Um, and yeah, um, so so basically, what this movie details is all their it it goes from the beginning of Lightning and Thunder to Mike's death. So, um, I mean Mike's funeral, and then the movie ends, right? But oh my god, this movie's so good. So this movie had me laughing. It had me jamming to the music. It had me crying at some points. The second half of this movie is really where shit hits the fan. If you because this video will have spoilers in it. I strongly recommend you watch this movie first before you watch this review. Um, Claire got hit by a car and lost her leg. Her leg had to be amputated. So when that happens, they go through a low moment, and or low moments for like a few years, and then you see Claire and Mike start to rejuvenate each other and stuff like that. But they go through a rough patch. Movies like this don't get made anymore, right? Movies movies like this don't get made anymore that often, so it's special when they get made like that. Any movie is special. Any stage production is special. Any video game is special. Any piece of art is special. But this movie is insanely good. It's insanely good. And and I loved this movie, man. Um, in terms of the new actors like Ella Anderson and King Princess, um, they are going to be stars, bro. Like Hugh Jackman's done this before. Hugh Jackman has two of the best musical films ever to be made. No, two of the best musicals ever to be made on his resume, bro. He has this one and Greatest Showman, right? Like, mind you, Hugh Jackman is probably one of my three favorite actors in the world. My three favorite actors right now are Denzel Washington, Cynthia Erivo, and Hugh Jackman, right? Like, and then and so like Hugh Jackman here, he's in his element, bro. Like again, you can tell that both the characters Mike and Claire that Kate and Hugh are playing here love music, and also the people making the film love music and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, like this film, this film is incredible, man. Like and the bonus features, like I haven't, because I just watched the movie, so I haven't watched the director commentary with Craig Brewer. But for those of y'all that don't know who Craig Brewer is, so I told you he mainly does musical movies, and he also does like stage productions, so like plays and stuff like that. So he produced a great movie with Ludacris and Terrence Howard, called Rhythm and Flow. It's one of the best hip hop movies ever made, right? Um, and and he also produced the 2011 remake of Footloose. He produced um he produced the stage production of Rhythm and Flow, right? Like, so this dude knows his chops, right? So I haven't watched the director, I don't know what you call it, but the director commentary of the movie yet, because I just finished watching this movie. But oh my god, this movie's so good. So yeah, like, and there is definitely gonna be talk of awards this, like, but just like, bruh, you can't, like, and it's your job as an actor to make me believe that you are the character that you're playing in the film, right? If I didn't know this was Hugh Jackman, I wouldn't know it's Hugh Jackman. If I didn't know this was Kate Hudson, I wouldn't know it's Kate Hudson, because they do such a good, all the actors in this film do such a good job of bringing these characters to life. And those are my favorite type of performances, where even if I know the actor, I'm like I'm like shocked, right? Because my mouth was open like this multiple times in the me watching this film. One of them was when Kate Hudson did a like perfect impersonation of Patsy Cline, right? And oh, while I'm here, go listen to Kate Hudson's album. It's really good. It's really good. But like, I love Hugh Jackman. I like Hugh Jackman's one of my three favorite actors in the world right now, right? Um, and 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 this movie is incredible. It's incredible because it goes through all the gamuts of emotion, dude. It goes from really happy to really sad to really happy again to like we hate each other but we still love each other um to like it goes through grief and stuff like that. Cause keep in mind, guys, like when Claire lost her leg, like we didn't have all the technology we have now with like bionic legs and stuff like that. So like prosthetics were just getting invented when Claire lost her leg, right? So she had to learn how to walk again. She had to learn how to live again because she was depressed and stuff like that. But yeah, like my favorite part of this movie and like why I have my two channels is just to spread joy in the world. That's what Mike and Claire wanted to do. They didn't care about how great they sounded. They didn't care about. They just cared about entertaining people and having fun and stuff like that. Um, like for me as a singer and as a music guy, I do want vocal lessons and acting lessons one day, and I know I'll get them one day, right? But until then, I'll keep teaching myself what I've what new things, right? And keep being open to opportunities, right? Um, I know vocal lessons and acting lessons will happen one day, but until that happens, you can't just sit on your ass. You gotta work, and you gotta follow your passions, right? So that's what this movie taught. That's what this movie reminded me of. Just have fun with what you're doing, and just um, have have fun with what you're doing. Like, guys, like literally, Mike and Claire would play like restaurant stages, and the movie shows this. They would play restaurant stages, like in a restaurant. They would be a band in a restaurant, and then at the end, like when they had their comeback right before Mike passed away, they got to sell out like a massive arena and do a big concert, right? But they didn't care, bro. Like for me, as the music and for me, like my biggest goal, and I guess you can call it my job, is to spread light into this world, right? On both of my channels. I don't care if that's through singing. I don't care if that's through rapping. I don't care if that's through me reviewing a video game. I don't care if that's through me reviewing a stage musical. I don't care if that's through me through me reviewing a like writing a song and performing it for you guys, right? I do this stuff and I'm so passionate about music because I love it. And I'm so passionate about acting because I love it. That's what this movie reminded me to do. Have fun with what you're doing. Because whenever Mike and Claire were on the stage, right? And you can tell this through Hugh and Kate too. Like, I've watched all the interviews that they've done for this movie, and then I watched most of the behind the scenes things that this movie came with, right? Because I bought this movie for $30, right? It's on digital now if you guys want to. I would recommend. I would actually recommend going and spending the $30 and watching this movie. But yeah, like, guys, it's an incredible movie and stuff like that. So yeah, like for me, this just like this year I'm just having fun. Like, if you guys can't tell, like, you guys are gonna get a lot of different coverage from me. From TV to like me covering musicals to me covering acting performances to me covering hip hop to me covering R&B to me covering musical theater to me covering like an opera record. You guys are just gonna get what I find is cool and stuff like that. And I love videos like this, dude, because I don't have any complaints with this movie. I thought this movie was great. Like, no art is perfect, but like this gets pretty dang close to it. So yeah, I would strongly recommend you watch this movie. And yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless you guys.